right, hello. My name is Katie McCallum. This is my 3-year-old daughter, Charlotte. I apologize for this being really late, but here we go. In my classroom, I have a whiteboard and I have another board, but I'm going to pretend this is my easel. This is a homemade green screen I play with. And I don't really have any tools to be able to, or people to be able to use, but I thought that I would sort of give a talk through about a type of class. So I'll just start. All right, so we have spent the last 2 months reading books and going to field trips and meeting people and watching videos all about the colonial period. And so I thought it would be great to regroup about all those things that we've learned and make a quick brainstorm, or not necessarily quick, but a brainstorm, about all the things that we've learned, but I want to compare them to today. So I'll give an example. It came up in a lot of the field trips that we went into, a lot of the houses that we visited, that electricity is something they didn't have back then. So that's a great thing, electricity, yes. They didn't have electricity in colonial times. We have electricity now. What I'd love to do is create a list of specific differences. So can somebody give me a specific difference about back then not having electricity and now what would be the difference and how can we discuss and compare and contrast those things? Yes, Luca. Lights, right. Okay, so today we have lights. What did they use for lights back then? Use candles, yeah, fireplace, lanterns, oil, yeah. Okay, all right, so that's a specific example. That's perfect. So I'm going to write that down. And I've divided my chart here. As you can see, I've got things that might relate to present day and things that relate to colonial period. So I'm going to put electricity here and put automatic lights. And then here I would put lighting, and I would put candles and gas lights, oil lights. Okay, let's stick with electricity for a second. And what's another example of something that is different now to do with electricity? Yes, Miles. Video games, absolutely. So raise your hand if you play video games. Cool, all right. Raise your hand if you watch TV. All right. What do you do for entertainment if you're in the colonial period and you don't have a TV? You have your hand up. Yes, Charlotte? Mm-hmm. Do you have an idea about what they did in the colonial times?
I love TV too.
You watched TV today, yeah. Well, back in those days, what's some ideas? Yes, they played games. Yes, we played some of those games, right? We played the bean game. Yeah. Yeah, and we played the stick game, and they made their own dolls. Great idea. They read, yes. Oh, right. They were super busy with chores. A lot more of their day was spent working than it is today. That's right. So we're going to get into that too. So I'm going to write down under electricity. I'm going to write down over here, we have electronic devices and TV and entertainment, I would call that. And over here we've got interactive games and reading and chores. All right, what's another content that you can think of in comparison? Yes. Food, absolutely. Food is different. Give me an example. Okay. Absolutely. So food was a lot fresher back then. They grew their own. They went to market. Sometimes we go to supermarkets where all this stuff is available. Hold on one second, baby. I'm almost done. And back then, they did a lot of their own, or they shared with other people. And I'm so glad you brought that up, because we are going to watch a video. Colonial Williamsburg has a whole slew of videos that are super awesome to watch. I've picked out a bunch for today, depending on when we get to them. And the first one we're going to watch is all about colonial ice cream. I bet you didn't know they had ice cream in colonial period. Well, they did, and we're going to watch it right now. So, and in my classroom, I project onto my whiteboard. Hold on one second. I project from my computer. We don't have smart board, so I project on there. Okay? Thanks.